guys, welcome back to another episode of Wine and Spirits. It's kind of weird looking at myself. It's just me today. I'm rolling solo. My partner in crime, Megan, and I could not meet this week, so we're going to do things a little bit differently. In light that is still Renfest, I decided to wear Renfest clothes. Sort of, just the corset. And I will be drinking out of my goblet that I got from the Renfest this year. Yes, and in it is sangria already pre-made. If you want to make your own sangria, you can do like a sweet red with a Moscato, or if you want something a little bit bolder, you can do like a Merlot or a Cabernet. And if you want to spice things up, you can do like a Riesling too. Mix that in there. However you want to make it, it's still going to be good because it's wine. Anywho, if you like the content that you are seeing, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends and family, please. We love doing this. We love the podcast, and we love talking about everything wine and paranormal. I think what we're going to do today is talk about my top 4 local wineries that I like. And it's going to be kind of a little bit all over the place because these wineries are really spread out, but I will let you know also in the descriptions where you can find these wines and where the wineries are located. So let's start with number 4. Number 4 is going to be Cannon River, which is in Cannon Falls, Minnesota, obviously. This winery was actually started off as being my favorite winery before I had the pleasure of exploring other ones. And the one that I liked the best, the red wine that I liked the best there was Minnesota Meritage, which they do not have anymore. I'm sorry. It was a very, very good red wine, very flavorful. And it was actually, in my opinion, semi-dry. So for those starting off for red wine drinkers, that would have been a perfect red wine to go to. But they also have a bootlegger's red wine, and it's a port, so it's a little bit of a dessert wine, a little bit on the sweeter side. So if you don't like sweet, you probably aren't going to like it. Good in small quantities. It's got kind of like a plum and cherry taste, but it's very, very, very sweet. And I am not a sweet wine drinker, but this one was okay. So I would rate that one probably a 4 out of 5, but my Minnesota Meritage is all 5s. So sorry you missed it. Hopefully they'll bring it back. Maybe they're brewing another year in the making. So don't know, but I wish they would bring it back. Another good wine there is a white wine, Sauvignon Blanche. I don't know if anyone has tried that. That's very good. It's semi-sweet. It's got kind of like a tropical fruitiness. And I don't have it here. Otherwise, I would show you, but we'll put it in the description. That's also a nice, light, crisp, kind of like summery drink wine. And also, I mean, that'd be really good if you're, again, making a sangria. You can mix that in there if you want that semi-sweet fruitiness. So Cannon River, Cannon Falls, they have a nice patio. They have great events there. And this is actually where I got this shirt from. What happens at the winery stays at the winery. So if you want to venture out there, Cannon Falls, Minnesota. My next one is Chanska Creek Winery, and that is in Kasota, Minnesota, and that's on your way to Mankato. This is a beautiful winery. They have a beautiful back deck. They also have entertainment there where they have music come in, and they have multiple tasting rooms, which is nice because you can kind of spread out so you're not all clumped in one area or waiting to do a tasting. And some of the wines that I like there, the red wine that I like was the 4 Oak Red, and that was a 2016, and that one was really, really good. That one's going to be semi-dry, tastes a little bit oaky, cherry, just very full-bodied and bold. Has a very bold taste. But that red wine was very, very good, and I would drive all the way back down there again just to get it. Another one that is sort of not really a wine, it's more like a cream, is their North Forest Creme Velnot. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. And it's a 2014, and it has apple brandy and apple wine mixed in it with fresh cream. That was really, really good. Tastes really good in coffee. If you like Bailey's in your coffee, this is another good one. And I just looked on their website, and they have added a ton more flavors. So check that out. It's very good. Again, it's in Consota, Minnesota. Sounds weird. And that's Chanska Creek Winery. And they were actually at the Food and Wine Experience this year. So gotta check them out. So number 2 on my list of my top 4 wineries is Villa Baleza. I love, love, love Villa Baleza. It reminds me of Italy. It's my little place where I go when I want to be reminded of my fantastic trip that I had. Villa Baleza is in St. Pepin, Wisconsin, so it's quite a drive, but it's definitely worth it. Definitely beautiful, scenic route that you can take to get there. The layout is big. They're expanding. They have multiple tasting rooms again. Great food. They actually have a restaurant there now. And the red wine that I like there is, I actually have a couple. So I'll start with the Tavolo Red. That one's really good. It's fruity with a hint of spice. So if you like that kind of in the middle, medium bodied wine, that's going to be good for you. They also have a Tavolo White. That's also the same year. That one's good. Light, crisp, tastes like apricots a little bit. And if you are a semi-dry white wine drinker, like a Riesling, that's kind of going to be what it tastes like. But Villa Baleza also has a red that's, I'm going to say, tastes like cherries and plums with like a kind of like a milk chocolate finish. It's really, really good. And it's Cinque Filie or Cinque Filie. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Someone out there correct me if you know. But it is great. Tastes great on the palate. And I always go out there, make a trek at least a few times a year to gather up some bottles. Really good. You should go out there. Very beautiful. And now we're coming to my number 1 favorite now that I've visited it. Favorite winery is Rustic Roots Winery. Now, I think I've driven past this winery many times and never stopped and always wondered about it. And we finally stopped there once. Gio said, it's wine o'clock, so that's where we went. But we finally stopped there, and this winery is huge. It's huge. It's got multiple seating areas, which I like, multiple patios, inside tents. If you don't want to be outside, they have, a balcony that you can sit in and like a screen-in porch. They have food trucks there, which I know a lot of people like. They also have their own in-house restaurant, and they also have burgers. So if you want to kind of mix it up, I don't really think burgers goes with wine, but to each their own. But they have a fantastic layout, and they have actually a very decent layout for wines. My favorite is actually, and I have it, but I'm not opening it up yet because I'm saving it for Megan, is Roots Red. This wine is so good. So good. It's a mixture of Cabernet, which I like, Petit Syrah, and Merlot grapes. But it's semi-sweet, so anyone who knows me knows I don't like sweet wines. I will try them from time to time, but this one you can't even tell. I mean, I don't even know how to describe it. It's really good. You have to try it. But I don't know pricing, so we'll put that in the description because I can't remember because I kind of just snatch what I like. But Rustic Roots Winery, Roots Red, this is really good. Now, the other one that I like, which, again, I'm not really a white wine drinker, but I love this one. This one is Frosted Root White, and this one has, like, tropical flavors. You can even use this in sangria if you wanted to. I forgot to mention that Rustic Roots is in Scandia, Minnesota, so it's kind of, like, on the way to Stillwater. It's way back in the woods, and it's a beautiful layout. But this one, tropical flavors, mango, pineapple. You can taste all of it in there. Light, crisp, easy sipping drink, you know. And a lot of these are summery drinks, but this you can drink anytime. It doesn't matter. But these two are going to be my top ones. They have other ones there too, but for time wise, I got to limit them to two. Again, I'll be opening these with Megan. That's why I got them. So, yes. Rustic Roots Winery, Scandia, Minnesota. It sounded weird when I said Minnesota. Did you hear that? Yes, you have to check them out. So that's it for my top 4 wineries, local wineries. Again, if you like the content that you're seeing, like, subscribe, and share with your friends and family, because we love doing this. We want to get our subscribers up, and we want your feedback too. If you have any wines that you suggest that you would like us to try, let us know in the comments, and we'll pick it up and we'll try it. And we'll give it a rating. We'll even go back to giving it a rating. We'll do our 4 out of 5, or like Megan likes to do, 4.69. which Casper hates. We'll do that again. But I actually have a couple of honorable mentions. So when we traveled to Napa Valley, we did some winery tours. One of my favorite wineries in California was Castello di Amorosa, and they had so many good wines there, and that place was beautiful. It was like a castle. And we actually got to watch a movie that we later found out was something I can't mention. I will probably just not mention that. But yes, we witnessed a movie being recorded there and some great wines. And one of the wines that I like there, very dry, very oaky, full-bodied, smooth finish, is the El Barone. And this one's a 2010. I don't know what year they have right now or what the current year is, but it is very, very good. If you like that dry, smoky taste, I would definitely recommend this one if you're in the California area. And yes, you can order it online from their winery. I think they have a wine club. Another one, which I don't have the bottle for, was La Fantasia. And that is a very, very fruity red kind of rosé wine. And it is good at room temperature, or you can chill it. It actually tastes really good chilled. And like I said, it's very sweet. Not overbearing sweet, but just kind of like a frizzante, if you've ever had one of those. And that one was really good, and actually one of the only ones that Casper would actually drink. So that was really good. So Castello di Amorosa, that was in the Napa Valley region on our wine tour. That was really good. And another honorable mention, which it wasn't a winery, because unfortunately I was 13 weeks pregnant when I went to Italy, our Italy trip. So we didn't get to venture into any wineries, but we did stop. I had to bring some wine home. Wish I would have gotten like 10 bottles of this. This is Lazio Rosso Syrah obviously from the Lazio region of Italy. But it was in a wine store, and you know, a bottle like this probably in the States would be like $80, maybe $90, and it was like $4. And it was the best red wine that I've ever tasted. So good. So good. I was so bummed that I didn't get more, but I didn't. And this, again, is medium-bodied, not overbearing, sweet, smoky undertones. It's, you know, it had hints of blackberry, cherry, from what I can remember. And, it was so good. I can't even express how good it was. But, yes, if you are in Italy, I'm sure you can probably find it. We got it in Rome, so I'm sure you can find it anywhere. But we'll put the description and the name of it. This, unfortunately, unless you want to pay all those custom tax and everything, you can't buy online. I mean, you can, but it'd be a lot of money. It'd be more beneficial to just go there and bring it home for $4. So yes, those are my honorable mentions. And again, one last time for the people in the back. If you like the content that you're seeing, like, subscribe, and share. We love talking about wine and we love talking about the paranormal. So we'll be bringing you more content next week. We'll be back. My partner in crime will be back. And yeah, it should be fun. And I'm sure she's going to be excited because I'm saving these for her. Yay! But that's it, folks. That's going to wrap it up. Just talking about wine today. Maybe we might have an episode where we just talk about the paranormal. I don't know. Mix it up. You'll never know unless you watch. Thank you, and I'll see you on the other side.